Gardening in August. Here's 5 myths that keep us from being productive. Most areas we still have 60 to 75 days before our first frost can be expected. Zone 8 and 9, they've got a lot longer. These myths will keep you from being productive, and I'm going to bust those myths for you. Myth number 1, you can't plant in August, and that's not true. August is a great time to plant a bunch of fast-growing crops. We put these squash in the ground, they're up. We're going to have a harvest before it frosts. These beets came up real nice. We've got some amaranth that germinated. We also have some bush beans. Now most of our carrots got eaten by grasshoppers just the other day. In around the amaranth that came up, we still have we still have some carrots, but those grasshoppers got after it. I'm not discouraged. We still have plenty of time to get another batch in. We're going to do that this week. In zone 6 and 7, you still have time to get some of your fast-growing cucumbers in. You know, for years I believed myth number 1. That July heat would just bake that garden soil. It would crack, the weeds would take over. It felt like summer had won. And that leads into myth number 2. You got to yank everything up just to get ready for fall. And that's not true. Because with succession planting, we got stuff coming off, just as we got new plants coming on. We're not pulling any of this. We're gonna wait till frost, till everything dies back. And then we're just gonna cut and drop, and we're not gonna till to get ready for next year. We're just gonna bring in another layer of mulch. And myth number 3, the August heat kills everything. Not if you have a deep mixed mulch layer. That mulch acts as an insulating layer. Moderates the temperature of that soil, it retains moisture, and it feeds life in the soil, which feeds your plants. And as long as those roots stay cool, your plants are going to continue to produce. We had a viewer write in and said eating okra out of the garden is next generation country. No, mixed mulch is next generation country. This is how Grandpa always ate them. And until you come out and you can pull okra straight off the plant, it's a great morning treat. And that leads us into myth number 4. You have to till to get a fresh start. And that's absolutely not true. We've already talked about the deep mixed mulch and how it benefits your garden. Once you get that frost, we're just going to cut, drop, and then bring in another layer of mulch. And we'll have some of those fall succession plants that we're planting right now. They'll be ready to go. And over the next 60 to 75 days, we've got a lot of growth that's going to happen in the garden. Not just what we just planted, but with everything that's already established. Our heat-loving plants, our okra, and I've got okra everywhere. All of our rounds of cucumbers, all of these plants, the okra, the amaranth, the basil, the beans, the peanuts, all right here in a little chaos garden. They'll last right up till that frost date. Before we go on to the last myth, remember, today is Saturday, and you know what that means. We go to you and we celebrate what's going on in your garden. And we've got 3 contributors that are not letting the August myths get in their way. Larry's containers are still producing nicely, alongside the wonderful variety of flowers to feed the pollinators. Been a good year, Larry. Thank you. Art walked out to the garden this morning and did the hardest work you ever do in a deep mulch, and that's harvest. That's just a breakfast walkthrough. Thank you, Art. Bruce's Orlando Food Forest is in all 3 stages: planting, picking, and succession. August is not the end of his Florida garden. It's just another Saturday. Bruce wants you to know you can do this too. A little mixed mulch, you get pineapples. Thank you, Bruce. Aren't the contributors to this channel just fantastic? Hit that like button. It'll tell YouTube to push this out to more people that might want to learn how to garden. And you can be part of this. There's no obligation, and it doesn't cost anything. Just send in a photo now and again and let us celebrate what's going on in your garden. After all, this is where we get ideas, inspiration, and I get the motivation to come out here every day, pick okra, and show you just exactly what's possible in an August garden. And myth number 5, the garden ends in August. My cantaloupe haven't even gotten ripe yet. The beans are just now starting to set. August is not the end of the garden. And when you succession plant, you're going to keep that just rolling. And our peppers are just now starting to produce really well. Now after myth 5's been busted, we're going to continue to grow in the garden well past August. Now's a good time to anticipate your cold frame. Get your bales of hay or your bales of straw, lay them out, let them get rained on, let the sun beat down on them. Then as some of your plants start finishing up, you can start moving those bales into position, and you're going to continue to grow well into the winter. And with that, I'm off to the Cherokee Seed Exchange to see if I can't pick up something that we want to plant in August. I made it to the Rogers County Cherokee Association. The seed exchange is well underway. And look what I got my hands on, some pawpaw seeds. We're going to go ahead and germinate them. I'll show you how to do that. Then we're going to bring them out here and we're going to plant them as an understory in some of the forests we have around this land. Hope you join me for that.
Do I need to help lift
You need us to be quiet.
And this is the future of our Cherokee gardening. I think we were pretty successful. You can do this too. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant. Let's go plant garden.